Go ahead, pop it. Okay, I think you got your point across, baby, stop it. Go ahead, hit your little dance, baby, drop it. See, we can move past and move forward, all that nonsense. She took 4 years and came back with good noggin. My bitch nice with a mean face, she stay dogging. My bitch bad with some good hands, Molly whopping. Just hopped in and leveled up off that talking. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Had to lay off that.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Let You Tell It podcast. I'm your host, Caesar, and with me, got a 818 legend, honestly, man.
Hey.
You doing your thing. I'm going to let you introduce yourself first. Go ahead.
What's up, man? My name's Danny, but a few people like to call me ATM Danny. You know? It's crazy. What's up with you, dog?
Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for pulling up.
Yes, sir.
Man, before we start off, just want to give you your flowers now, dog. I see you doing your thing. The come up has been crazy for you, bro.
Uh-huh.
I've been seeing that shit, and congratulations on
I appreciate that, man. You've been tapped in from the jump, so that's what's up.
Yeah, man. Ever since you dropped Motive,
I know, dog. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
I really messed with that song, like, really heavy, and then ever since then, I've been like keeping tabs, and then once I found out you were Glozer's brother, Oscar's brother, I was like, okay, like, I grew up with Oscar. Oscar, like, saw me grow up. I was his water boy when he was in football and stuff like that, like him and Beast and and all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, like, that's Oscar's brother. Obviously, he's gonna be like dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And like, just to see how you progressed and like how everything just like kept blowing and going up for you has just been crazy.
Nah,
bro.
I appreciate that, dog. I appreciate that,
man. So like, let's get straight into it. As you all know. I tell everybody to pick where we do the interview at. That's something different we like to do here. Why here? Where are we at right now?
Man, it's Regency Theaters now, but it used to be Man Theaters. That's what I know about. We're at the Plant 16, my boy.
Right in the heart of Panorama City, right in the heart of the San Fernando Valley. Come on now, y'all know it.
Come on, this is near and dear to me right here. That's childhood.
That was the next question. Why this spot,
Food, like, me personally, food. Growing up, every Sunday here. Every Sunday, dog. Even, like, fucking sneaking into other movies, like, with my dad and my little brother. Like, we'd be here the whole day. From, like, 11 p.m. to, like, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Literally just watching, like, 3 movies.
So you were here, like, when we had, like, the All Amusement?
All amusement food. The arcade. The hometown. Like,
the ice cream spot right here.
The Penguin.
Yeah,
they had the Penguin. They had the Quiznos. They had a pizza spot right here.
They had the Chinese spot. Then right around the Hello Kitty store that everybody stole from.
Hello Kitty, damn.
I know I done stole a couple things for a couple honeys back in the day.
Come on, dog. Come on.
All right, man. Let's get right into it. Growing up in the Valley, where'd you grow up in?
I grew up in Van Nuys, man.
All right.
Van Nuys, dog. Growing up there, man. Again, it's the heart of the valley right there. Literally, definition, heart of the valley. It's beautiful, dog. Everything's like just still, it's still the same, which is, it's a good and bad thing. A good thing because everything's getting gentrified nowadays. You feel me? But it's still like, shit. When I'm visiting my family in Bakersfield, I come back, I'm just like, it's home. It's
home,
dog.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like,
because everything's so different out there, but we come out here, it's like, damn.
That's how I felt like last year. I was traveling a lot last year, going to Denver, Miami, Hawaii. But once I touched down back here and I was in my streets that I know.
Everything's gray out here,
home.
fool.
Yeah.
Like, legit. No, there's like, everything's faded. Like, not in a bad way. It's just everything's, like, light colored and shit. Like, nothing's new. Like, everything's been here everything's fucking been standing on 10 toes, literally.
That's true.
Literally.
True. Just sucks, a couple things been going here and there.
Yeah, dog. But that's life.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally, that's life.
So where'd you go to elementary school at?
So I went to Hazeltine. From like pre-K to like 2nd grade, and then my mom moved me and my little brother to Lakeview Terrace.
Oh, okay.
And we went to Fenton Elementary. So from
right there in the cut, right? Like, it's hidden.
Yeah, it's like hidden. Yeah. I was here from pre-K to 3rd, and then over there 4th and 5th, and then I went to high school out there as well. Lakeview Terrace, like a high school down the street, and a middle school and high school down the street from there.
Okay.
So pretty much, even though I was raised in Van Nuys, when I lived in Van Nuys my whole life, there is where I was like raised. Like as a young adolescent, just growing up, fucking smoking for the first time, drinking for the first time. It was all over there, So, all my friends live over there. That's just crazy.
How was it, like, with the gang activity over there?
Man.
You know how over here in Van Nuys,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially growing up.
Yeah. It's the same food. You know, you get hit up here and there and shit. Like, you know, I didn't really. I try to stay clear from that, dog. Not walk by myself or like, especially because I'm not from there.
Yeah.
You know, like I would have to take a bus, like just by my business, like literally just take the 233 back here and then. Or get picked up by my mom or something.
What like made you like steer away from like all the gang activities, like joining the gang life and all that? Like, what?
I mean, it wasn't really flaunted. Like it wasn't really in my eyes like that. Like it wasn't crazy in my like my older brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, him growing up around here. Yeah, like you know, he was into tagging. He was into all that. You know, so like. Me, like I wasn't in that environment. Even though it was my environment, my friends weren't in that space, you know.
Yeah. So you stood away from all that.
Yeah. So it wasn't really like I said, it wasn't really just like right in front of me, you know. Like I knew of it, and I knew that it was around, and I knew that I shouldn't go there, I should stay away from them.
You knew the territories.
Yeah, like I knew all that. So like it was, you know. It's just about my business, dog. And I was like a soccer kid growing up too, so like I would just play soccer.
Oh, okay. Was that with high school too?
Yeah, I played high school. I played high school, but won a CIF.
Oh, you want to CIF? God damn it, dog! Something I was never able. I
want to CIF. I want to CIF with my high school.
That's crazy. That's
my senior year.
And okay, so you're talking about that's over there. That's where you like first started like. That you tried smoking for the first time.
Yeah.
How was that with your experience?
Man, dog, it was cool. You know, it's funny because at first I wasn't inhaling, and I just be like, fuck, I'm high, you know. But now, like, and then after, you know, when you start doing that more, you just, hey, fool, take that shit, you know, like. Hold that shit and you know inhale.
They tell you inhale, hold it.
Yeah, and then it'd be from the apples and just all that.
Okay, hell yeah.
Literally buying that. Like we'd go to 7-Eleven, buy literally an apple from 7-Eleven, or steal that shit, just put a pen, poke the holes in.
What was the first age of you chiefing?
8th.
8th grade.
8th grade. Okay. Drinking 6th grade. Oh no, 7th grade. My fault.
Okay.
Yeah, drinking has always been like my thing. Smoking though, nah.
Even to this day, right?
Even to this day, yeah. Like I'll for a special occasion I will. Like my birthday's 4/20, fool. So like, yeah, it's coming up Saturday. You feel me? So like,
we going up.
You know, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get high for the first time on my birthday. I've never been high on my birthday. I've not even been like fucked up on my birthday, dog.
Not even like blacked out.
Nah, like not even blacked out,
like
fool. Like I've drank, fool, but I haven't, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Done shit like nothing crazy, you know.
Nah, I feel you on that. Well, okay, drinking the first time in 7th grade, what was it, beer or liquor?
It was the beer.
It was
the fucking what's it called? The Vipers or some shit?
Oh, the Mad Dogs?
Nah, it was a snake.
Maybe the Vipers.
I don't think it was called a Viper. I think it was called some shit else. But it was one of those big ass
ones,
yeah,
right?
just some big ass like fucking 40s. So yeah, that and then that transitioned to like the UVs.
Yeah.
The bottles, right? The
bottle,
blue bottle, dog. That blueberry
UV
shit.
vodka, yeah.
Woo, that shit was good, dog. I was in love with that UV shit.
Were you drinking in school though, or like when you?
No. I would be like either before. If I could go before, I'd go before. Like if I went to school early, because all my friends lived around there.
Yeah.
You know, so like there's a 7-Eleven right there. I would have to get there early. That way, like the security doesn't like trip out. Like, oh, this just left for what? Like what? He knows what reason. He would know what reason. But if I would get there early, go before or usually after for sure.
So you fools would drink before school?
Fool.
And go to school drunk?
Fool. It was stupid, dog. Or we'd fucking smoke under like, you know those manholes, fool, on the streets?
Yeah.
Like the little sewers?
You would open that
They'd open that shit up, fool, and we go down there. But it's like a small street, fool, like a cut. And you can go under that shit, fool, and it's right there. It doesn't stink or nothing, fool. It's like clean. It's like clean. There's nothing down there.
We just post up in there.
We just post up in there, fool, and just fucking smoke. Oh, there was an alley right there, a crackhead alley right there by the 210, right there where we're at. And there's always like crackhead sleep. Man, I remember the homie smoked out a crackhead, fool. And then he put his lip. I was like, fool, dirty. I'm like, fool, I don't want that shit no more, dog.
Don't talk to me. Don't ever touch my
I'm like,
drink
fool.
again.
He went like this. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Wiped his lips off, and then I'm like, fool, you're fucked. I'm like, fool, you're dirty, dog.
It's like what Kevin Hart said, a little bump.
That shit is nasty. When I seen it, I was like, ugh. Chapped ass lips that fool had.
You made me throw up on that one. Fuck.
That shit was nasty.
All right. So you graduated high school.
Yeah.
What'd you do after high school?
After high school, fool, I was just going to school. I went a mission.
Oh, okay.
So I went a mission. I tried mission out, and I was just gonna do that. I was gonna like handle school, and I wasn't gonna work. And then after like I dropped out. Well, I didn't drop out. I just fucking left. You know, I was like, cause I wasn't getting my my FAFSA. Like, I was gonna get a good piece of change, fool, and it never came. Like they always told me, like redo your application. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm redoing everything. I'm not missing no. And they would always tell me, like, man, fuck this shit. This shit's all coming out of pocket now.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit's expensive.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So like, I was like, man, fuck this. I told my parents, I'm not about to do this shit. And then a little after that is when I got this gig at this gym called No Limit in NoHo.
Okay.
It was on Vineland. It was right in front of East Valley, and it was like a celebrity gym, fool. And I got there and I was doing that for like 2.5, like almost 3 years, and right there, fool, I was comfortable, dog. Like I was getting paid, I was getting money, I was going to Rosarito, I was doing all that shit, you know. So I wasn't even worried about music at the time. Fool. I was doing music, but it was like it was a hobby, fool. It was like nothing.
When did you start like recording and doing music though? At what age?
Right after high school.
Right after
so
high
right
school.
like 2015. Like the end of 2015, fool, maybe like November.
Okay, so we graduated the same year. I graduated 2015 too.
Oh, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So I graduated 2015. And then right after that, like I reconnected with my cousin. And because my cousin's like 10 years older than me, you know? So like I'm 18 now. I could go out with them and shit.
Yeah.
So I reconnected with him. And he's like, you do music? I'm like, yeah. He's like, pull up, come with me. Like it was at my nephew's birthday. He's like, come with me to my house. We'll hop on some shit. I'm like, all right. So we go, and ever since then, fool, was like, that fool taught me how to like record myself, taught me like, these little audio buy this, get this type of mic, you need a Mac, like Garage. I still like, if I wasn't going into the studio, I'll still be recording on GarageBand still to this day.
Is that where you made Motive off of?
I made crazy. The last song I did that I had in like my vault that I just dropped was off of Lit One. That was the last song I had.
Okay.
That was the last song I did in my room.
Oh,
and then everything after that, so far everything that's gonna come after that song is a studio.
I remember we just went to a studio session with you like about a week ago. That was my first time ever in a studio
That's
set.
lit, huh?
Bro, the way, hey, if y'all ever been to a studio set, you would understand like the way like the vocals are getting dropped, how they retake every single line. Like that was my first time actually experiencing that shit.
I used to do
and
that
I was
shit.
like, God
yeah,
damn,
I used to do that shit one take, like just do the whole thing. And then Mac was the one that told me like, fool, just punch in every bar, cause I have all my shit written, but I would take no breaks.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, I'm gonna just do all that, and that's been a perfect recipe for me.
Yeah,
dog.
when he said that, like, oh, just punch in, I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah,
I was
like
what that mean? And then once I seen what you're doing, I was like, oh, like that makes way more fucking.
Like it's better because there's no like gaps where you're fucking like with the breaths in between, or like I'm tired. Cause before, for all the songs before, like off of Lit One and all that, fool, all those songs are just off one breath, and I'll just like try to sneak in like little hits.
I'm gonna have to go pay attention to all that shit.
Trust.
What made you like really start taking like your music career like serious? Like
last year, fool.
Yeah.
Last year, dog. Like it was cause before that it was whatever. Like I had a mentality where like I could do this if I really try, I could do it. But I never really tried, like I never really pushed myself content wise, And then when I started pushing myself content wise, it was like I said last year, fool. Like I didn't know what the fuck. I was honestly gonna stop. Like I was gonna start trying to fuck around and do skits with my brother.
Oh, okay.
Because I was posting skits. I don't know if you were following me at the time. I was posting skits like the beginning of all last year till May. And then I had like these 2 songs left that I was just gonna drop, which was Fiji and Slow Motion.
Slow Motion, yeah.
So when I dropped Fiji, I got no love. Slow Motion, I got no love. But without Slow Motion, if I didn't do like a video for Slow Motion, I would have never went on TikTok to like if I never like pretty much because of me not getting love on IG, I went to TikTok and posted slow motion, and I only had like 10 followers at the time or 15, some shit like that. And I got 100 likes, and I'm like, oh shit. So that means that like other people got to see it, you know?
Yeah.
So after that gave me like, all right, well fuck it, let me try. And then, you know, like something happened where like the homie was getting on me on my case, saying like don't waste your potential. I watched the Kanye documentary like the day after that. And then I finished it in 2 days. And then after those 2 days, I posted the video that went up on TikTok for I'm on one, and boom.
It just blew up?
Everything, like, it snowballed, like, just catching the motion for just dropping every day the same song. I'm on, like, right now with Lift Off, for example. I'm posting that shit now. It's, like, going up, you know?
Nah,
like, it's just that. It's just all about, once you have that, like, that motion, fool, you can't stop. Because when you stop, and I've done it before, when you stop, fool, that shit fucks you up.
Tell me about it.
That shit fucks you up, and you got to regain all that shit back.
That's how I was, like, once, like, I was doing the podcast before with 3 other people, and, you know, shit just went south. I stopped, and I was always telling myself, you know what, I'm going to bring it back. I just kept telling myself that in my head, and I didn't until, like 5 people got on my case, or like, hey, fool, like, what are you doing? Like, you're not doing shit, you know? Like, we missed when you were doing something, you know? Like, you're like not to be sound fucked up, but you're miserable right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're just being depressed because I was going through shit in life, you know? And, like, that shit just, like, clicked at me. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it then. Like, I'm going to get back into it. And ever since I've been back into it, it's been really good, like, getting connected with people, you know, like, you know, getting connected with you, you know, Vonnie, you know, everybody else that I'm getting connected with. And, like, people tell me, too, like, you have the contacts to do this shit. Like, nobody knows people like you do. Like, not trying to sound like that, you know, but, like, they're like, you know people, and then people know people. So, obviously, you're going to get tapped in, you know? So, that shit just, like, started just pushing me and motivating me. Like, hey, get your ass up, you know? Like, let's get to work.
Literally the same story, fool. Literally the same story. That's exactly what happened, fool. And everything just started going good. You just got to, like, exit. Just jump on it, fool. Literally, that's why I tell everybody. Everybody always tells me shit like, I'm thinking like, even girls, for example, they're like, I want to like be a fucking like model or some shit. I'm like, well, post. You're fucking bad. You bad. Like, post. Like, you post every like blue moon thinking it's cool. Like, I used to think like that too. Like, I'm gonna post every fucking month because my music's cool. Nah, you gotta post every day, dog, for you to really force yourself on the algorithm.
Yeah, I remember you were telling us that last time.
Literally, dog. Like, I found out all about that shit when everything just started happening. I'm still in the learning process, but I know now, like, the recipe. Like, you gotta just do it. Like, you gotta post, fool. Especially not like this day and age. You gotta post yourself. You gotta be a character. There's a lot of like serious ass fools, dog. Just be yourself. Like me, I'm glad I'm the way I am, dog, and I'm glad people like notice it as well.
Yeah, no doubt.
That he's a like, dog. I meet people, dog, and I never introduce myself as a rapper at all. I don't even like calling myself a rapper. I like artist. Because I know I'm gonna be bigger than a rapper.
Nah, that mentality right there.
So like, but even people like random people sometimes, man. I met briefly, and I meet them again. They're like, hey, dog, I see you go. First of all, I didn't even know you did music. You're going crazy. I'm like, bro, I never introduced myself like that because I just want you to know me.
Exactly. No doubt.
You know, I don't want you to know, like, what the fuck? Nah, I want you to get the wrong idea where I'm just, like, too cool or a hard ass, you know? Like, I'm chilling, bro. Like, I don't rock chains. I don't do none of that shit.
I feel you on that.
Like, I'm just cooling, fool. Literally.
Nah, but the way you come out, too, like, you come out as, like, that dope-ass, like, cool fool in the room, you know? Like, lay back and, like, you know, like, you're not there for the fame or anything like that, you know? You're there just to, like, honestly have a good time at the end of it, you know?
Fool, I'm having a great fucking time, dog. Like
the other day when you posted that you were at the movies by yourself.
Shit.
Low-key, you
fool,
were the reason why I just started doing that.
That shit right there, fool, works. I get so much interact. Even the hot takes I've been doing with the Kane. Well, first of all, Kane's is trash.
Nah, hold on. We gonna talk about that.
Kane's is, and then like with the showering without music, like
I got
that has people talking.
Yeah.
You know, so like that's why, dog. When I post some shit like that, like the last one though, without music shit, had 300 replies, son.
I was one of them, though. I think I was one of them. I was like, I don't know, man. You sound crazy on that one.
Nah, hell no.
I need my music in the shower.
Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that shit.
I already have a playlist. That's why. Like,
hell
I just go, I hit on, and I hop in the shower.
I go like this. all I want to hear is that water going down the drain. Straight up. That's all I hear. All right. I be like playing scenarios in my head, fool. Like sometimes I get lost. I'm just like this, like just water hitting me, fool. Like
you in there for like 30 minutes.
Water hitting me. I got like a fucking play in my head that's like going about. I'm just like, oh shit. Oh, let me fucking watch myself.
You get a lot of your ideas then, dog?
Hell yeah, dog. I get all my raps come from in the shower or when I'm taking a shit, dog, straight up.
Yeah, the other day when you posted you read the movies by yourself, and I was all like, I don't know what I haven't did that. So this Friday that just happened, I went to go see King Kong and Godzilla by myself, and one of the best things I ever did.
Oh, it's cool, dog. I mean, dog, I be going to the movies when it's like on a random Tuesday, fool, and it's just chill. There's no one there.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
I'm chilling, fool.
I had my popcorn, everything. I was just cooling throughout the movie,
I'm telling you, that shit's lovely. It's a lovely feeling, dog. And that shit's all like refurnished and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. They got the recliner seats and everything. I didn't even know that till I went on Friday.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we lit now. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm right here.
People sleeping. Yeah,
this
shit's badass.
So, with you taking your stuff serious last year, did you ever think that you were gonna get to this point where you're at now? I know it's not even at a peak yet. For you. I know you still got way more ahead of you.
Yeah.
You know, you still got way more success coming your way. You know, like. But did you ever think like it was gonna get to this point, especially so fast and how it did?
Yeah, I know I got big ass potential, dog. Like, you know, people always be like, comparing me to like Draco and all that, like, because of the flow. You know, I got the chill flow. But I know I don't be talking about the same shit, or I know I have I know my music consists, like, something's different about it. Yeah. Like, I always knew that, like, regardless of who you compare me to, I know my shit's different. Like, that's why there's so many, when my shit does go viral, I got, like, the black community, I got the Asian community, I got people from Australia, I got people from Africa, I got people from Europe, just loving it, fool. Like, oh, you're different and all that, you know, because I know I am, fool. I knew it was. I know I'm gonna be way bigger than what right here. Like, you know, right here I'm in a good position, fool. It's a great stepping stone from what I was last year. I went from 400 monthly listeners last year to now I got over 100K monthly listeners. You know, so like that shit.
And you know, and with you though, it's like it's been patient with you. You know, like you weren't trying to push it like that, like so much, like it just happened naturally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Organic.
I know rappers out there that are like pushing and pushing and pushing, and then when they don't get
they get ego trip.
Yeah, when they don't get the results they wanted, they start getting mad. It's like, dog, like your time's gonna come, you know, like everybody's shit's coming.
Exactly. You know? I knew my time was coming, fool. Like I knew this shit. I didn't think it was gonna, like, when they were actually hit, for I was like, damn, this shit went by quick.
Yeah.
You know, it's still not even a year yet. Like, it's gonna be a year that I actually blew up next month. Oh, okay. And the next month, May 29th.
Oh, all right.
I wouldn't even call it like that. That was just when the TikTok when I first posted that TikTok. I'd probably claim July is when I like actually blew up. So if anything, it's still not a year. I still got 3 more months. You know, so like.
And within those 9 months so far,
exactly, it's been cool, for, and just with Mac too, just with him being tapped in, it's just it's a good recipe, dog.
And how'd you guys get tapped in, like each
other?
So
he's my cousin's best friend.
Okay.
So like, and he's always been around, and then, yeah, he's just always been around. Fool, he's always seen me like fuck around, fool, rap and everything like that, and. You know, like he knows that I'm a character. He knows that I could do music. Like he sees a bigger picture, fool. Like it's not just about music. It's about other type of shit that I think about as well. Like other people would probably just think about music. Now, what both of us, fool, like our brains go crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy.
It's just putting two great minds together, and it's just like it's an explosion right there.
It's crazy,
you know?
Fool. Like
you get ideas left and right.
Fool, like look, my music's going the way it's going, but this was put in plays and just because of just because of how he is as a person, and then his connections.
Yeah.
Because of how he is as a person, that's why he's connected so well. So it's perfect for him.
Yeah, I've been like listening to the Brown Bag for like since it started, you know, and then I knew about him because of the Brown Bag, and then I got a chance to like work with JP, Letty's husband.
Yeah.
You know, he created my logo for me to this day. Still blessed for that. You know, and then he tapped me in with like Letty and Vic, you know, Rosecrans Vic. And it's just like from there, like that's where I feel like blessed because, you know, I got all these people to tap in with, you know, and it's just all like, it's just about knowing the right people, you know, being connected with the right crowd, you know, and then like the way you guys, I see the connection you both have, like especially when we were at the studio, like the way he was telling you, nah, do it like this, and then like when you guys needed that vocal, like he was on that shit quick, you know, like you got somebody right away, like. That all was just crazy to me.
That's how it is,
like,
bitch. That's how it is, fool. That's just feeding off each other, dog. Cause this fool, like me, I don't listen to a lot of music. Like we got way different tastes, fool. But like, you know, he has shit. How he goes about music complements the way I go about my music because the way I go about my music is simple. But like since he, like I said, his range is so like. Up there with music for that he be telling me add this and it goes well. It meshes well together. You know, I never used to do ad libs. Now I do ad libs, and like I be putting like different shit, like, you know, high pitch, low pitch, like whatever.
What are your like top? Give me your top 5.
Top 5 what?
Artists.
Fuck. I don't even be listening to music like that. But like,
if you give me 3, fuck it. Give me a top 3.
Top 3. I'd probably put. Right now, I think Jordan Ward's one of them.
Okay.
Jordan Ward. I like this dude out in UK called Saint.
Okay.
And then, even though I haven't listened to Drake I haven't listened to none of his new shit. The last shit I've actually heard like fully.
You say take care. Oh no, dog.
So I put Drake in there because he's, you know, like I hear all his old shit. I hear literally like, yeah.
Does a lot of these like artists inspire you like on some of the tracks like you've done and stuff like that?
Nah, not really. I feel like I don't know. I just, especially growing up for like with Bone Thugs and all that. Like I remember coming in like to music, rapping fast.
Like Busy Bone.
Like Busy Bone for like that's what I thought was cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I would try to do it, but then at a point I was just like, man, let me slow it down, let me smooth it out, and then that's when Motive came out.
Yeah, that one's still a banger to this one.
That's when Motive came out for, and then when I got like a cool little like feedback, and like I said, I wasn't shit at the time, but like people were like, ooh, this shit cool. Boom, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stick with the West Coast shit.
Yeah,
because I didn't even know about the West Coast shit. To be honest with you, when that song was made, like I knew about Shoreline and them, but like I wasn't really tapped in.
Yeah, I
know?
Get you.
And then boom, that shit just. I just rocked with it, and then now now it's.
Is there like one person, whether they're still alive or not, that you would want to make a track with?
I'd probably want to make a track, alive or not.
Yeah, alive or not. Okay, give me one alive and one unalive.
Alive, Jack Harlow.
Oh, okay.
I want to do a song with him, just because I feel like we'd make a smooth ass track, like just. That shit'll be clean.
I feel like y'all would make like a dope ass like.
That shit'll be clean. I'm already knowing. And then Dead Food probably Biggie, just because I fuck with the wordplay. I just fuck with the swag that fool had.
So you're more of a Biggie head than a Tupac?
Yeah, dog. Just because, you know, Tupac's like hype.
Yeah.
But me, I like Biggie's just. I feel swaggy, dog. I feel swaggy. I feel smooth. Like his wordplay is crazy, and the beats are just like. Those are my type of beats.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, when we were in the studio session with you, like you showed us like a bunch of like unreleased songs that we were not gonna talk about, but
hell nah.
Dude, hey, y'all don't even know what's coming out. Like,
I'm
it's
cooking.
So crazy.
I'm cooking, fool.
Like when he says he's cooking, like
I'm cooking, dog.
That shit is insane. Like what he has in store for everybody, like. Summer gonna be a good one.
Hell yeah, summer's gonna be good. I'm excited, fool.
So with you dropping Liftoff, how'd you come up with the name?
Fool, well, first it was gonna be called Moonwalking, cause everybody knows me like, cause of Goody Two Shoes. Goody Two Shoes is like my my most famous song. And you know, like there's a part in Goody Two Shoes where I moonwalk when I talk for like Mike Jack.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, I feel like I be moonwalking on beats. You know, just really gliding on them. So I was like, I'm gonna call this shit moonwalking. And we got the cover art done, and it was shit. I paid like $5 for nothing. You know, it was ass. And I'm like, man, what the hell? And then we hit up the homie Menji, and I was like, man, I was telling Mac, I'm like, you know what, dog? I feel like this name is a little too much. Like, the idea is a little too much.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm like, let's try to think of something more simpler. And he's like, and the song Liftoff was already named Liftoff before that.
Yeah.
He's like, what about Liftoff? And I'm like, fuck it, let's run it. Like it's good too. I'm lifting off.
That's exactly.
You know?
How did the cover art come about? Because that shit's crazy.
Oh yeah,
you on the jetpack.
So Menji, the homie Menji, dog. Shout out Menji. Menji's like a real abstract ass artist. Like he be just drawing random ass shit, and it's just cool. So I was like, man, you know what, fool? Because he has characters on his page, like little monsters and shit. I was like, fool, look, I want a bunch of monsters on one corner, and then I want me flying with a jetpack, like some Jimmy Neutron shit for and just say Liftoff. And then boom, that was it. And he just handled it.
That shit was crazy.
Like he made it come to life, fool.
With you doing your album release party, how was that?
That shit was dope. There's hella people.
How did you feel about that? Like,
it was
the
cool.
Turnout,
the turnout was cool, fool. Cause first of all, I had thought we were only gonna do like 80 people.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up being like 200 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, we were trying to do like 60 to 80 people. And
that's what you guys were like.
That's what we're aiming for, you know. And then, you know, and then after that, just. You know, I was like, fuck it, like let me hit up people. Like a lot of people didn't show up.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, a lot of people didn't show up. It could have been way more people, but fuck, 200 people in that space. That shit was like a fucking sold out show. Legit. So like it was dope. For the vibes were dope, dog. There's drinks, there's food. Like everybody was networking. You know, it was dope.
And you never got like shy up like to perform in front of a big crowd or anything like that?
Nah, man. You know what? For that. So my first show, I got flown out to Oregon. My first show in August. Shout out DJ Inferno, fool. And that fool was like, hey, come out here, fool. Like, I'll pay for your trip. Like, I'll pay for your like hotel and flight. Like, I'm not even pay for the show. I'm like, fuck it. Hell yeah. Exposure.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's a good-ass opportunity. So, boom. And I only had, like, maybe 10 or 20,000 monthly listeners at the time, maybe. And then, so we go out there, fool, and it's not even a crazy crowd, fool. But it's like a good maybe 60.
Was it a show just for you, or were you opening
up?
It
was opening up.
Oh, okay.
But like I was like I was like a main opener.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
like right
at
before,
the end,
right at the end. So like I go up, fool, and it's like 60 people, fool. It's a small room. It's small room.
Small little room.
Small little. It's like a bar, fool. It's like
okay.
it's like a little smaller than Furley's. You know, but it's like there's 60 people there, fool, and it's like and it looks sold out.
Yeah.
Cause it's so like small, but it's in there 60 people, fool. I go up. And I just do my shit for like 20. I do like 8 or 10 songs. I was like, fuck. I was sweating up there, whatever. And I come out, you know, everybody's dapping me up. There's white boys like, dude, what the fuck? Like, dude, that song is crazy. Like, just hella people, like random, like different audience, like in there, like white, black, any race was like, all of them were in there, fool. And it was beautiful, dog. And it was like people that don't even know me.
Yeah.
Like, there's maybe, like, a couple people that knew me.
Yeah.
But, like, most of them was like, who the fuck is this? So I did my shit. I go back into the green room, and everybody's like, that was your first show? Like, I could have sworn that was, like, your maybe 10th or some shit. I'm like, man, like, after that, I was sick, fool. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink. Everybody went. Like, Mac and everybody that we came with, fool, they all went out to go drink and eat. Like, celebrate.
And you still at the hotel?
No, I was there. I just couldn't do none of that shit. I was so, like, I felt sick. Because all that anxiety just hit me after.
Oh, after, huh?
Yeah. Like, I just went up and did it, fool. But after, I was like, fuck.
Yo, like, fuck, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, and I'm all stuck, fool. Like, yeah, I didn't want to drink or eat, fool. I couldn't take, felt like throwing up.
Yeah, when I seen that you were opening up for G Perico, where was that? The El Rey, right?
The Novo.
Oh, the Novo. When I seen that, I was like, damn, like
that
there
shit
you
was,
go.
That
Like
shit was dope.
that was crazy.
And I wasn't even an opener like that, fool. Like I thought, like I had thought, like, how do you call it? You know, openers don't even make it to like the list.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the set times and shit. But you know but how do you call it? But all the openers are doing that shit, right? Like I pretty much went after the openers, and I was like the 4 main people that were there. So it was me, Wally the Sensei, Rucci, and then G. Like it was us 4. But I remember I went backstage. There's this one moment before I went downstairs to, I forgot what I was gonna do. When I came back up, and that fool G Perico security was right there by the stairs. He's like, "Hey, where you going?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going back to the room." He's like, "I don't remember you coming here." I'm like, I'm gonna have to call this fool. And then like I'm like, "Oh, well, hold on, let me see." Right when I pick up my phone, I see this paper behind this fool, and it says set times: G Perico, Rucci, Wally, and me. And I'm like, "Oh, that's me right there, bro." He's like, "Okay, ATM, go ahead." I was like, "That's just dope moment, fool." Yeah. And then boom, I went back into the room, and then I was just getting ready. Damn, that shit was dope though. But I went up, fool, and man, there's some people there that fuck. Like I got a lot of fans from that show, dog. Like I can't even count how many fans I got from that show. Like people that I've like followed since then. And they're like, "Man, I still remember you, like, at the show." Like, and they sent me a video. I'm like, "You were there?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's how I met." Like, that's how I, like, found out about you. I'm like, "Oh, shit." So, like, yeah, man, shout out G Perico for that fool fucking blessed me.
What has been, like, your favorite moment so far? Like, within these past 9 months of everything happening, what's been, like, your number one top moment?
For sure. That one has to be maybe one of them. That one has to be one of them, or like, just, I would say just like, I could put that one as that one for sure. Yeah. That's like the top moment, because it was like, it was dope, fool. It was like, that shit was fucking, that was in front of a lot of fucking people, dog. It was in front of a lot of people.
I bet. Like, come on, look at the 3 like right after you. You know, Wale, Rucci, and G Perico.
There's some
way they're moving right now too. Like how their fan base is like crazy like that.
I'm just glad I performed. I'm glad I performed the way I performed, dog. Like for real.
So when going into a studio sesh, what's your mentality? Like, what's your mindset? Like, give me your breakdown on, you know.
Well, first I come to the studio prepared, so I don't go to the studio unless I have like 5 songs down, like written. Because I don't like writing in the studio, because I don't like wasting time. I don't like wasting money. Yeah. Like in there for like,
time is money, dog.
Literally, I don't want to be in there for 2 hours, and just fucking around with one song, food still, when shit I could have came with like 8. Yeah. And that's usually what I do. Sometimes I come in with 8 when I knock out 8. That's it, dog. And boom. Like, my mentality is just go in there and do it. Like, I don't even have to, like, I'm never under the influence, fool. Yeah. I'm never drunk or high when I record, and I'm never drunk or high when I perform.
That's good. Yeah. You have that straight mindset right there.
I'm just cool and I just enjoy the moment.
That's what's up.
Literally. Maybe I like at these one. When that big show happens, I might, take some little Henny shots, but that's about it.
What's the goal?
The
when
goal?
It comes to the show.
When it comes to a show?
Yeah. What's the goal? Where are you trying to? Well, what are you trying to sell out?
Well, I'm trying to headline like Coachella. I'm trying to like headline like Lollapalooza, like in Europe or some shit. Just headline one of these like shows that are outside of the country, fun. Like, but for sure here, Coachella. That'd be fire, cause it's every type of
genre.
It's every type of genre, and it's just all types of people there. Rolling Loud for is just people are there for rap.
Yeah.
Hip hop. But Coachella, everyone's
hip hop, fucking
techno,
country,
all that shit, bro.
Spanish.
Exactly.
That'll be a good one.
That right there is for sure. Matter of fact, no, scratch that. My main goal right now, performing at the World Cup.
All right.
I don't know how I forgot. I don't know how I forgot about that because that's been my goal right there.
World Cup.
World Cup.
Like
that's the short term goal.
Like performing there, like
performing there, getting a song. One of them hitting me up, be like, "Hey, we want ATM Danny to hop on this, make a song for the World Cup."
Oh, like Shakira did and shit like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
not even like that, but
no,
like,
yeah,
but like even like
some hype up shit.
Yeah, some hype up music, fool.
Like they be playing for commercials, like and shit, like the intros and shit like that.
Hell yeah, fool.
Hey, dog, it's gonna happen, dog. You just
that's
gotta
the
keep
short.
That
That's
shit
the short term goal right there.
I feel you on that one.
That's the short term goal, the World Cup.
So, with your album out and everything, what's the next move?
The next move is, so I got the tape with Goddamn It Dupree.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's the summer one. That's the one right there.
We heard those already.
Yeah. That's the one right there. So that's the one I'm focused on, fool. And I'm gonna just go crazy with it. Like, it's a hit regardless. Like, especially with a guy like Dupree, fool, who's just super tapped in with the industry, with everybody.
Is this just the tape with you and him, or is it other artists on there?
Nah, it's just me and him.
How many tracks is on there?
6 or 7.
Oh, okay.
So like,
'cause I know we heard about like 3 or 4.
Yeah. So 6 or 7. I think it's 6. So that's real simple shit, but everything's a banger. You've heard it. I think that shit's a banger.
Yeah, those 3, 4.
Different.
Yeah, those shit.
It's different.
That
and the video, the way we go about videos, it's not gonna be no regular ass video. It's not gonna be me posted something. No, it's gonna have a fucking meaning. It's gonna have a concept.
I like how your videos have had that like Treat You Right, where they got you in a big ass bear suit.
I gotta be like, that shit's cool.
And like how she's shaking the box and they're moving the
That
car.
shit's cool, fool.
That
That's
shit was
just a
dope
dope
as fuck,
concept.
dog.
It's a dope idea.
Yeah, that was a dope one. How'd you guys come up with that one?
So at first when this fool had hit up Bobby, the guy who directed it, Bobby Astro, shout out Bobby. That fool had written up a script. He did a treatment on it, and it was just gonna be on some lovey-dovey shit, like me in the car and the girl, just me, like some love story shit. And then Mac was like, how about we simplify it, put this fool in a bear costume, and she's playing on the claw machine and she gets him. Right? And it was gonna be like that, but it didn't end up going like that. But like that was what he told him. He's like, I got it. Don't even trip. Let me write it down. And I guess he wrote it the way that how it was right there, and then boom. Like that's how it went.
Has that been your favorite video so far?
My favorite video had been Slow Jam, fool, because that
okay.
shit's it's like a movie.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a movie.
And I seen that like with all the success coming too, like you've been tapped in with like clothing brands, like as example, None to Some. How'd you get tapped in with them?
That's the homie.
Shout out to Denner and Peasy.
That's
Shout
the
out Denner
homie.
and Peasy.
I've been knowing Peasy. We used to play soccer at Whistler together.
Oh, okay. So you've been knowing Peasy.
Yeah,
okay.
I've been knowing Peasy. And then we reconnected like years, like maybe like 2018. We saw me in Rosarito.
Oh, okay.
Random.
It always be like that.
I forgot about that fool, dog. Like, and she was like, Danny? And I look back, that fool was with the other homie that I found. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. And then, whatever. I followed him on Instagram, fool. And then, he started getting to the clothing shit. And just everything, fool. All those are some other fools that are really tapped in. Denner and Peasy are tapped in,
Hell
fool.
yeah.
Even though they're still, doing their shit, they're tapped in, fool. Like, all that right there, man, they got something going for themselves.
No doubt,
With
yeah.
None of Some, fool, this shit.
I've seen
this is going crazy.
I've seen their shit, like their clothing, their concepts on everything, like
they got
the
a
ideas
fan
they
base,
got.
dog.
Yeah, they got a fan base too. Like whenever they do stash and grabs, like those motherfuckers are like on it,
fool.
yo. Like
those fools. I'm glad those fools tap in with me, fool, and they're like, hey, you need some shit, and they'll bless me.
Yeah.
So like. Dog, shout out Peasy and Danner, dog. Those fools fucking start doing it up.
Is this your first podcast that you done?
Nah.
Nah.
It's probably like my 4th. I've done the Tapped In one.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
I did Leslie from the block. Leslie from the block. What else? I did the food community one, but we got to reshoot that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that one didn't go as planned, and then what's the other one? There's another one.
Were you on the Underdog one or no?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
you know, that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
regardless.
no, yeah.
I think it's only 3. I think, yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Only 3.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so you're the 4th.
That's what's up. Yeah, I've been trying to get you on, and I was just like, damn, I need to get this fool like on like ASAP.
Nah, we got it, fool. Don't even trip.
Nah, but coming from the valley, like, how do you think it is like for like nowadays, like these kids nowadays, you know, like that like have this goal and shit in mind, you know?
Fool, honestly, dog, I feel like it's a way easier time now to get to your goals, especially if it has to do with something social media wise.
Yeah.
Or you got to use your socials. That's easy, fool. And it's super easy, fool. And it's hard, but it's easy because all you got to do is post. All you got to do is literally just post. Just put yourself out there for and showcase your talent, literally. Whatever you want to do, dog. Like, advice for that specific thing right there, because that's what everybody wants to do. They want to be like, they want to be on the screen. They want to either be a rapper, they want to be an actor, whatever. Like no one. They
want to be like the main focus on.
Yeah.
No
one wants to like. Yeah, people got dreams of being a doctor and shit like that. I'm just talking. But this is to the other. Yeah. You know, the other people that think outside of that.
Yeah. No doubt.
The creatives. Post. That is it. Dog, literally, fool. Like. That's all I could tell somebody too. Like I still learn, fool. Like I still try to, like, even when I don't post every week, fool. That shit's hard, fool. You gotta think, but you gotta really just stay consistent, fool, and just with a don't give a fuck like mentality, attitude. Yeah. Just like post. If you look ugly, fuck it. Like, man, there's some times where I'm like, damn, man, they did me dirty, but like. What? Like, I gotta post.
There's been times where like I'm trying to make a video, and it's just like, fuck, I sound stupid.
Yeah,
or fuck, like I don't look good.
Yeah,
and I end up just don't posting shit.
Nah,
you know?
at that point, I just post. I don't give a fuck. Like nowadays, I don't give a fuck. Especially right now, I don't care. I'll just post. Yeah. Like when I'm in New York, I'm gonna be posting not even music things, fool. I'm gonna be posting me trying to chop cheese or pizza. I'm going to just post, like not even on my story, for like an actual post.
Yeah. When are you heading to New York?
Tomorrow.
Oh, no. Damn, perfect that we shot this shit today.
I know.
What, are you heading out there for business?
So, well, this fool Matt got, because this fool like works with like Golden Boy Promotions.
Yeah.
Like he's like super tapped in with them. So we're going to go to the fight.
Yeah.
So he had an extra ticket. I'm like, let's bro. And then the label I'm under, the label I'm under is there. And then there's other labels that want to talk, so.
Hey, man.
Boom,
business and pleasure.
Business and pleasure. And then my birthday's on Saturday.
Hey, man. I don't think you could ask for a better birthday trip, right?
You know, dog, it's an investment for sure.
No doubt,
like,
dog.
It's not like $2,000 like for the ticket, fool. You know, but it's like it's an investment, dog. Like it's gonna be great, fool. And it's all worth it, fool.
I feel
so even shit like that, fool, where you don't. That's another thing too, like spending money wise, man. Just spend your money on the shit that you want to do. For the creatives, spend your money on the shit you want to do, for real, cause that shit's not gonna come to you.
Yeah.
Literally, for me as an artist, so I had to do everything in my room. I bought the mic, I bought the audio box, bought the Mac, and boom, I just did it up like that.
Yeah, that's exactly how I did. Like bringing it back. Like I paid for all this. You know, this was gifted to me. I appreciate that this was gifted to me. You know, the camera, I had to come out of pocket. The mics, the homie helped me get. Like all that shit. Like, and I appreciate like the homie that helped me. Oh, he's the one that came with the collar. That's my homie Mike.
Shout out Mike.
I appreciate him, dog, because like I was like fucking iffing about it. I'm like, fuck, fool, like I need these mics to get it started. He's like, fool, put that shit on my Klarna, dog. Don't even trip. I know you're gonna pay it. I put that shit on my Klarna. He ordered the mics for me, and from there I was like, damn, like that was the last ingredient I needed to get that shit going. And he's all like,
people like that, fool. That again, that's good, fool. That's people that are gonna stick by you regardless.
No doubt.
Regardless, I got people like that too. When everything was expensive, I had my cousins for me. But God bless my cousins, fool. They same shit. Hey, what you need? Boom, here. I know you're gonna pay me back.
Yeah, exactly.
I know it's or you ain't gotta pay me back. I know it's going towards a good. It's not over some bullshit.
I know later on when you got me.
Yeah.
Pretty much type shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel you on that, dog.
Exactly, fool. So
yeah, having a strong corner, you know, like having strong people in your corner really like comes down to it, because there's a lot of snakes out here still, you know.
That's something I've been blessed with. Fool. Everybody that I got close to me, fool, you know, they'll fucking, if I need it, they'll, you know, they'll whatever. Hey, here. If I need it, you know, if I could call my cousin right now. Hey, I need like 1,000. Boom.
Cash app or Venmo?
Yeah, literally. Cause it's, you know, it's not no bullshit, fool. Like even now too, like I mean, not that I'm fucking asking for money, but like they'll see like, oh, this was doing it.
Yeah.
Like it's going towards some shit, you know. So
No
like
doubt.
even that too, like you know, that's something I've been blessed with, for sure.
What about like thinking about putting on like a festival for the Valley?
That'll be fire. That's something for sure that's for sure in like my thought, like that I've had rolling in my head for like a festival or even my big show for like I know I can headline some shit. Like I know it. Like I know I can sell out some shit easily. Even at these other the festivals, I mean the shows that I just did, for example.
The
two
West
shows
Coast, right?
I did, right? Security was like, damn, they, you know, like you should be headlining, bro. Like I'm like, he's like, bro, you could like, man, that's another thing too. Anybody that works there, security or anybody, bro, they always fuck with me. Like at the Novo, the Jeep Rico one, when I went down, all of them said the same shit, good shit. But I know exactly, like for a big show, for like that's my main. I'm gonna have a show I'm headlining this year for sure.
That's what's up.
For sure.
We all gonna be there. I don't
That's
even
what
trip about that.
I already know that. Like, for sure, that's happening this year. I already know.
So I want to take it back to your album. What's your favorite track off of it? Mine is Moonwalking.
I like Moonwalking.
Moonwalking is my favorite track off of it. I don't know, just that beat. I was gonna ask you, why didn't you have Gotta Have It on it? Because was that just a single?
Nah, that was just like, you know what? It's crazy, fool, because a lot of people like that song.
I do too, especially the part where you said, gotta keep a blunt is just to have it. Because I used to listen to that all the time when I was smoking.
And it's not even keeping a blunt. It's I gotta keep it blunt.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
you see, though,
but it's a double entendre.
Yeah, you see, damn, I've been listening to it wrong.
Nah, but still, like that's what people think. So like,
so what does it say? It says,
sorry, but I gotta keep it blunt. It's just a habit.
Oh, you see, I thought it said gotta keep a
blunt. But at the same time, for like, it's like that. For like my words sound different sometimes. You know, like people be. There's other shit where I'm like, oh yeah, I said that. And I look back at my lyrics, I'm like, oh, I didn't say that. Yeah, like, but it sounds like it.
Yeah, exactly. Dog,
so like,
exactly.
Shit like that. Like that's whatever the viewer, the listener thinks that is, think it the way you think, regardless.
Do you trip out like when you do shows and you have people there that know the lyrics?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, that shit a trip. I'm telling you, the festival on Friday, there's like, I wasn't noticing because I was so checked out.
Yeah.
I was so checked out of it, but there's these two girls, fool, that knew every lyric, especially Goody Two. It was during Goody Two Shoes, and I was just hearing them. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? And they're dancing like, yeah.
Speaking of dancing, your little dancey dance you be doing, dog.
I be dancing.
Where'd you come up with all that one?
Well, this is the that Rambo.
Oh, okay,
right?
okay, yeah.
But like, I don't think it's his move, but like he's the one that like blew it up.
Yeah.
And then, but I do that, fool. That's some shit that just goes with the music, like just with the beat, and then just me dancing in general, fool, on stage. Like, I gotta dance on stage, dog, because I gotta perform. Fool. I'm not up there to look cool. I'm up there to stand out.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gonna look cool, but when they see a big ass dude dancing and have good ass songs, bro, that's
a great combination right there.
It's a good combo. Like, bro, people always tell me, bro, you got confidence. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's a good thing to have.
So with you starting off like doing like those Power 106 gym shows and stuff like that, to where you are now doing festivals and like opening up for artists, where's the difference in that?
I mean, there's not. I don't think there's a difference between that. I just feel like I'm still in just the beginning stage, fool. Like that's literally beginner shit, fool.
Yeah.
Like Power 106 was dope, fool, because of the high school, the youth.
Yeah.
You know, you need the youth regardless. So that shit was dope. But all this right here, like I already know, fool. It's the beginning, fool. That's it.
Stones.
It's stepping stones. That's it. You got to get through these little, not even, I wouldn't call them obstacles, but you know what I mean by that. Like you just gotta get through these humps to get to that big stage.
I feel you.
And I'm putting in the work, fool. Like I go up there sometimes even if I don't want to, I go up there and I fucking perform, and it works out, fool. Sometimes people are in the crowd, fool, and you never know who's in the crowd.
Yeah, that's what I've heard before. Yeah.
That's why I perform the way I perform, whether it's in front of like 10 people or 1,000. So like, yeah, that's my mentality with all this shit.
And with performing, do you go in like, I know you said like when it comes down to recording in the studio or performing, you don't go drunk or high, but do you have a mindset like with your DJ, like, hey, we're gonna do this track or something like that?
Yeah. So I mean, I've only done that twice, which was the Novo, and then this last one I did at the El Rey, I didn't even know the DJ. Shout out Ty Hollywood, but that fool improvised everything. Like I just went up, and we just knew nothing was practiced. Fool, he just knew what to do, and I was just going with it. And like we were having conversations in between. I'm like, fuck, like this shit is dope. Like it was like if that's been my DJ for 10 years or some shit. Like it just went. You got to go with it. We got to improvise.
I feel you.
So like, but I know once I have like my DJ, for sure, like that's something like I'm gonna be talking about. Like, oh look, after this song, boom, we're gonna do this. Like, hey, let's talk about this. Like, make it a little skit. Yeah. So like shit like that for sure. Like when that time comes.
So besides the mixtape with Dupree coming, is there anything else we should be on the lookout for?
Honestly, I mean the G Perico song. I got a G Perico song.
Oh, we heard that one too.
I did a song with P-Lo. I don't know when that one's coming out. That's on P-Lo, you know.
On the G Perico one, is that one you to release? Or
yeah, it's me to release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the P-Lo,
wait for that one.
Yeah. So I did P-Lo, and that's on him. I don't know what he has planned for, but that shit was dope. Even P-Lo tapping in was crazy. Shout out P-Lo. But honestly, I just go with the right now. What's lined up is that Dupree and G Perico one, for sure. So that's the shit that's lined up for at least the summer.
Though when we were in the studio with you on those tracks you were making, were those for another upcoming album or like?
Nah, those are just to have in the vault. Fool, like I'm gonna be flooding. I'm telling you, this whole year, I'm gonna have hella music.
What's your vault looking at right now? Like how many songs?
At least over 20.
All right.
That's enough. Like with a tape in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
With a tape in it. So like 20 songs, that's easy. I know I'm gonna eat off this Dupree tape like crazy. I'm eating off this Lift Off tape, and I'm gonna eat off this Dupree tape.
I think this is Dupree tape. I mean, just from the 34 songs we heard, that shit's just gonna take off.
It's gas, fool. Like I'm telling you, with the visuals already, like it's game over.
No doubt on that.
It's game over.
The way you and Mac have your guys' mindset too, like
telling you,
y'all got something special like together, dog. And like I said, bro, like honestly, like you already a legend in the 818. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
thank you, dog.
Like just people hear your name around like ATM Danny. Oh yeah. And my favorite song is this and that. You know, have you heard that yet? To, like where like you're just driving down the street and you hear somebody bumping your shit yet?
Nah, not yet. You know what? It's funny because my brother be FaceTiming me like in Bakersfield, and there's like a house right there like bumping my song. Like, oh, this was bumping your song. But that's about it. For like, it's been real. I feel like I'm still a mystery. Like people just know me by my name.
Oh, okay.
You know, like they won't know me by the image yet. Like I haven't really like presented myself the way I should be, but. Again, it's a process, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I'm putting people on you.
I'm working on that too, like just posting pictures and videos and all that. Right now, I'm just getting the music flowing, like with the reels, you know, just all that.
Yeah, like when it comes down to like people like I really fuck with, like I always put people on. Like for example, like the way you and Mac are, I feel like it's the way me and Chris are, me and Buller.
Yeah.
Like we like feed off each other's energy and like he taps me in with people, and then I tap him in with people. You know, and I feel like that's just how it has to be. You know, you have to have that one person. Yeah, you have everybody behind you, but that one person by your side that's actually like doing like that business with you. You know what I'm saying? And like I put so many people onto you. I put so many people onto like to Buller. I put people like onto Brown Bag, like the podcast and stuff like that. You know, people ask me like, oh, you know, what made you like get into podcasting? And Brown Bag is like what pushed me to start my shit. But the podcast that made me like actually like start taking it serious was a One Size Fit Most. It was two cats that used to be on Power 106, Teddy Mora, and Julian something. I forgot his last name. But they were like best friends, you know, and like they had their shit. You know, their shit was funny, bro. Like every day they were just talking like nonsense, like fucking around, you know, talking about like new stuff and all that, you know. Yeah. And that's what like made me like, damn, well, I like to talk a lot, you know, like I'm gonna start a podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
And then once Brown Bag started taking off, I'm just all like, all right, I need to take off the same time they're gonna take off. Like, you know, like with all due respect, like I love the Brown Bag, but I tell everybody I'm trying to be beyond them. That's the mindset you gotta set.
That's a good mindset.
You know, like that's what I tell everybody at the end of it. Like, it's all due respect to everybody, but I'm trying to be above it. You know, like, and for me, it's like I tell everybody, like, the fame and the money's not important to me. It's just this is just like something I love to do. It puts a smile on my face, like knowing like, damn, I got an interview coming up. Like, I brag about that shit all day till people are like, hey, damn, I'm interviewing somebody tomorrow, you know? Like, when I got word that I was interviewing you, I was hyped. I was telling motherfuckers like, hey, shh, just know, like, just know. And then once I posted about it, everybody like, damn, like, this fool really, like, this fool said it and he did it, you know? Like, and it's just all like, I tell everybody, like, manifesting is a big thing in life, you know? You just got to manifest everything in life, you know? Don't let nothing hold anybody back, you know? Whatever it is you do, whether it's podcasting, making music, making food, management, you know, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, live your dream, you know? Ain't nobody gonna stop you but yourself at the end of it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right, so we getting to the end of it right now. Is there one thing that you want to give, like, the people out there, like one piece of advice, you know? Especially, like, you know, people coming out of the 818 and stuff like that, you know, all the kids out there and stuff.
Man, take pride where you're from. Don't try to be no fake, like, don't try to be no fake, like, just thinking, like, especially like me, like other, like people. This is a big topic. People would rather like represent LA than when they're from 818, right? No, and that's no shade to LA, but like take pride where you're from, fool. Like me, people always think, and I get it because I sound the way I sound, and I make the music the way I make it. They think I'm from everywhere, fool. They think I'm from the Bay. They think I'm from LA. They think I'm from fucking Chicago. They think I'm from Texas. They think, well, all types of states. Well, I'm from 818, dog. Like, you know, and that's something that's a goal. That's a goal for me to like, for even like to be. It's corny, but the face of the 818, dog. You know, I'd be dope.
I feel you.
You know, there's no one that's really taking pride, or I don't know who. Maybe Devour is probably like the big rapper that came out the 818. You know, so like I'm trying to be that, like, oh man, he's the next one up.
No doubt.
You know, just like how YG is to LA or Tyga is to LA. I want to be that for the 818.
I feel you on
that.
Know?
Nah. So like, take pride. I take pride where I'm from. I take pride in my work. I take pride where I'm from.
Yeah, I tell everybody that too. Like my best friend lives out in Denver. And, you know, he was always telling me, like, oh, you're from LA. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I'm from the San Fernando Valley.
The only time I say I'm from LA is if that's out of stater.
Yeah.
You know, because
but even with that, me too, I'll be like, oh, I'm from LA, but I'm from the San Fernando Valley. You know,
exactly.
Yeah.
But like the only time I would say like, oh, I'm from LA is if I'm talking to somebody that's in New York or someone that's just not familiar with the geography of SoCal, you know, just the whole LA County.
Yeah.
Because then it's just going back and forth, like, oh, what valley?
That's how it was with my buddy. He's like, okay, when you call the cops, who shows up? I was like, LAPD. He's like, so you're LA County? I'm like, yeah, bro, but we're
you
different.
See, like, I duck those shit. That's why I'm just like, I'm from LA.
So he came out Easter weekend, and I got to show him the valley, like, for what it really is. and he saw the people and like the culture and we are, you know.
Yeah.
And he finally said like, hey, bro, like now I finally see why you take so much pride in where you're from.
And I feel there's like I don't get what I mean. I don't think it's embarrassing for someone to claim they're from the A1A, but it shouldn't be a hard thing to say. No, like, dog, A1A, everyone's from the A1A, man. Like, if you can't, people come to LA thinking they're gonna move to LA and they move to A1A.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
They come to be a movie star, and where do you live? North Hollywood. Yeah. Northridge.
Like, bro,
where's that at? In the valley?
Yeah, everything's in the valley. Literally, all the movies are shot in the valley. All that shit, bro. It's like the valley's on the map. Like,
I keep telling we coming up, dog. We making that movement.
On the map, regardless.
I keep telling everybody, just be ready, because we coming to take over,
exactly, dog.
We coming chopping heads off. It's no disrespect to nobody, but we eating.
Yeah.
We gonna eat for sure.
Exactly.
You want to give a couple shout outs then before we head out?
Man, shout out Mac. Shout out Caesar right here, dog. Shout out Bowler. Shout out the whole team that's behind me, dog. Shout out y'all for even, whoever sees this, man, and as a fan, I appreciate you. And just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned for me and stay tuned for Let You Tell It, man, because this was about to go up, dog. So I ain't scared to talk or nothing like that. So
you're looking out, dog.
It's
appreciate
up.
That.
So my dog, man, I appreciate you.
Thank you for coming on here, bro.
Hell yeah,
appreciate
dog.
that.
You already know.
All right. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Let You Tell It podcast. I'm Caesar, your host. Again, with ATM Danny.
Man, let's get it, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good motherfucking day and year.
Yeah.
Suited up, Montclair jacket out in Buffalo. Yeah, it's a cold world. Woke up blessed in the morning, bumping cold world. Had a dream, all that matters, got the whole world. I ain't stingy giving you the world, now it's your world, girl.
You know I was just playing